seeing a lot of contrasts, and we certainly don't believe we're in a recession now. And we actually think a recession is unlikely in this year, in 2022. Yes, there are challenges, and mostly they focus around inflation in the economy and inflation in the auto market, leading to affordability challenges. But actually we see a lot of positives, and in general we think new vehicle sales are already suffering a supply-driven recession, and we have reduced our forecast for the year, and it means a decline year over year in what we're expecting.
Good morning. Welcome to First Shift. I'm Kristen Strakalitis. That's Chief Economist at Cox Automotive, Jonathan Smoke, with the sales forecast as the industry continues to struggle with a global microchip shortage that has upended supply chains. In fact, persistent supply chain constraints is one reason why Cox Automotive is cutting its full-year new vehicle sales outlook by nearly 1 million vehicles to 14.4 million. It's the second time this year Cox has lowered its sales forecast, which initially stood at 16 million vehicles. However, Chief Economist at Cox Automotive, Jonathan Smoke, says in the long run, he does not think the industry is in jeopardy of a recession.
Everybody thinks there's going to be a recession, so you behave like there's a recession. But actually, I think the fear of a recession is worse than the reality that we have in the short term. And so far, no signs that it's really impacting the new vehicle market or the franchise dealers who are selling used to the same customer base.
For this month, Cox predicts sales volume will fall 7.5% to 1.2 million vehicles. If you have been enjoying driving around in the Ford electric vehicle that you leased and are thinking of purchasing it, unfortunately, you cannot. Ford says its F-150 Lightning, Mustang Mach-E, and E-Transit vehicles will need to be returned after the customer's lease is up. However, lessees can choose to renew with a new vehicle. Ford says this is being done in an effort to help manage EV battery recycling. Looks like Lucid Motors is making it more convenient for their current and future reservation holders to be able to test drive the Air Sedan and new Grand Touring trim by creating pop-up test drive locations. The American electric manufacturer says not everyone is close enough to easily test drive its vehicles. So the automaker is taking its retail experience on the road. They are calling the initiative the Grand Tour. The goal is to replicate a showroom experience through the pop-up locations around the country. The program officially kicked off in Long Beach, California at the Electrify Expo. Future mobile locations will be announced later. The pop-up tour runs through the fall. Hyundai and Kia could be in hot water after 8 of its properties in Germany were recently raided by German authorities. The Frankfurt State Prosecutor's Office says this was due to suspicions that it put over 200,000 diesel vehicles with suspected illegal defeat devices onto the road. A spokesperson for Hyundai says the company was working with the authorities. Turning to Stellantis, the automobile company has begun talking about future electrification plans. Stellantis says it will build 3 battery factories, one in France, Germany, and Italy through its ACC joint venture with Mercedes-Benz and Total Energies. 2 more battery plants will be built in North America with partners LG Energy Solution and Samsung SDI. Stellantis will phase out current productions at Termoli in Italy in 2024. Initial operations of the new battery factory should start in 2026. It will be before 2026 when a new lab being built by Hyundai opens. Our own Laura Harris got a first-hand look at the new facility during their groundbreaking.
That's right, Kristen. I'm right here at Hyundai in Michigan. As you can see behind me, there is a lot of construction going on. That's because there was a groundbreaking event for a new facility, the Safety Test Investigation Lab. Now, officials say this will further augment safety testing and analysis of Hyundai and Genesis vehicles. I'll have more on that story throughout the week on our show, Automotive News Now. If you want any more updates, just stay tuned and check out autonews.com. Reporting in the field, Laura Harris. Back to you in the studio, Kristen.
Thanks, Laura. Looking forward to seeing more. Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to autonews.com for more news, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Have a great day, and we'll see you Thursday morning.